What up? What up? Spicy, spicy, spicy. Ugh. So I accidentally found the cheat code in life. There's 4 parts to it. 4 parts. First part, sleep. Get enough sleep. Second part, walk. Go on a walk outside, not the treadmill. Go on a walk outside. Breathe. Listen to the birds. The third one, eat and drink correctly. Hydrate and eat the things that you know are the healthy options. The whole foods, not the processed foods that you've been eating your entire life. I'm telling you this. You can ask questions. You cannot believe it. You can say this is everything everybody knows. But I'm telling you, these are the 4. And number 4, the last and final thing that you need to do in order to have the best outcome for your life is be as consistent as possible. Every single day, no matter what the outcome is, whether you feel like nothing happened, whether you feel like you got no better at all, you still keep waking up and you do the same thing that you know is statistically proven to push your life forward in a better direction. I'm telling you, listen to those 4 things. It's the 4 cheat codes to life. Let's dive into them. So the first one, sleeping. If you're not getting enough sleep, yes, you can operate off of 6 hours of sleep. I've operated off of 6 hours of sleep my entire life, 4 hours of sleep, 3 hours of sleep. I'm good. I can still do it to this day. It's not about you waking up and getting everything that you need to get done and being able to properly train and do the things that you need to do. It's about the inside of your body is unable to digest because it hasn't had enough time to rest. And so the stuff that you can't control, I don't care what you say, the stuff you can't control, that's where the problem is. And that leads a lot more deep into your mindset, your problems that you have going on, your laziness, your abideness of what you don't feel like doing for the day. How many times will you adhere to the things that you tell yourself you're going to do? That's what I'm getting at. That's what not having enough sleep will do to you. Then you got eating correctly. Everybody needs to eat correctly. If you don't eat correctly, you're not gonna have any type of strictness in your life. I mean, you can have strictness, but when you really start to eat correctly and drink correctly, you have to cut out a lot of distractions and people that are going to lead you down a bad path. And then you start to discover life in a whole different way because you start realizing, like, man, I can't go out. People say this all the time. All the fitness people say, you gonna have to tell people you can't go out with them. They're right. People are going to ask you, oh, you can't, let's go out to the club, let's go here, let's go here. And you're going to have to say, nah, I can't do it right now because I'm going through this phase. And then they're going to feel some type of way. And that's just its own whole experience that you won't know it unless you do it and unless you try it. So I'm just telling you from the standpoint of eating and obviously drinking, hydrating well, drinking water, drinking the things that you're supposed to drink. I'm not going to say not to drink alcohol. I don't necessarily think that it's bad. I do think that you're probably more obliged to mess up by drinking alcohol, so that's why you shouldn't drink it. But every once in a while, it can't be too bad of a thing. Another one is walking out in the nature. People are not outside enough. Everybody is inside, from especially kids now, Generation Z. I've seen a 2-year-old controlling a tablet. Somehow he figured out how to get to a Spider-Man app game, downloaded on the tablet, and was playing it while he had a YouTube video up, watching Five Nights of Freddy's or whatever they watch nowadays. It's crazy. It's dope. It's actually a dope thing that kids are that much technologically advanced, because that's how it should be. I'm happy to see that we're progressing in the world and we can, start looking toward expansion, because ultimately that's what you want. You don't want to be stuck in the same 1950s. We're using up dial-up internet, right? But those kids are then growing up 5 years old, 6 years old. I just be on tablets, be on computer, play games, be on my phone, watch TV. I don't feel like going to movies. I'll just stay home. That's what's happening. That's the problem. So force yourself to get out. More people need to do it. Obviously, vitamin D. I mean, for me, I just enjoy coming out, breathing. I like the noises of the birds. Where I live at, I'm fortunate enough to have a neighbor that is a bird watcher, a professional bird watcher at that. He has a Facebook group. If I can find it, I'll tag it someday. But I say that to say that it's all types of cool birds that literally come all throughout my neighborhood, and I get to see them, hear them. That's a cool feeling for me. And it gets you in touch with Earth. If you don't go outside, you won't be in touch with Earth. You'll just be a what's a good term? A dust bite, a dust bunny, You'd be a dust bunny. And then the last one is consistency. This is the one that everybody's going to fail on, unfortunately. Consistency is the one thing that you're going to do this for a week to 2 weeks to 3 weeks to 4 weeks to 5 weeks, and then you're going to get out of the phase of doing it, because you'll either think that it's not working, it's not worth it, there are problems to do in life came up. But you got to fight through all of those obstacles. And if you can fight through all of those obstacles, I promise you will see dramatic change in your life if you just focus on where you're at right now to where you're going to be. And let's just put a mark on it. Let's say 3 months, 90 days. Do something, do these 4 steps for 90 days and just watch what happens. It's not something most people are going to be able to do. But if you somehow pull through the 90 days, I'm sure you are absolutely crushing it in life. Whether that might be mentally, spiritually, physically, however, you are killing it. Because those 4 things are the main things that is holding back everybody that I see on a consistent basis. So follow those 4 steps, yo. Got to do it. Got to change up what you've been accustomed to your entire life, or what you've adapted to. It's not working. And if something's not working, you can either stick with something that's not working, or you can figure it out and get something better that works and try something else out to hope that it works better. And if it doesn't, then you try something else out. But if we're talking about you just need to do 4 things, you're not going to go 0 for 4. I can tell you that. But all right, that's it for the video. I just wanted to share my little hack. It's not even a hack, because this is stuff people know, but sometimes you got to phrase it how people need to understand it. Until next time.